2010 you were contacted, of course, by Rise Advisory, and you met with Jerome for the first time. Tell us a little bit about that first meeting, and why did you actually engage Jerome's services?
2010 was another big change for the company. We decided to take on some outside assistance. My background with the coaching and helping sports people, and my own Olympic past experiences, I just knew it was vital in the sports arena that a coach was just had to be part of it. And we're going along okay, and we're getting some step forwards, but being a family business, there was also a bit of fighting, and sometimes it took a bit of a personal step rather than a logical step forward of just stepping back and seeing what the numbers were. And that's actually how we got involved with Rise Advisory. We just had one of these deep discussions and the Rise Advisory marketing team gave us a call and basically offered us a free health check, which was an hour and a half, at night in our own time, not during business hours. And there was nothing to lose at that stage. It just looked like a very smart option. Jerome came in, sat down with the three of us, went through the vitals. I think it ended up being a 3-hour meeting. We actually got kicked out because the security came down and said we had to leave. And he came back to us the following week with a whole bunch of ideas and ideas which I already had in my mind. I thought was the direction, but because it was an outside perspective, it seemed to get a lot bit more traction. And being the family business, it was like an outside referee almost could call time out to us and say, look, this is the deal.
And what were some of the specifics that Jerome discussed with you and brought to the party, so to speak?
I mean, some of the specifics that we've worked on quite intensely, especially in the beginning, was the back costing of jobs, the actual cost of doing a job, and the profit margins in those jobs. Because the scaffolding industry is quite diverse, it can be for your local builder, your local painter to change a window or paint the side of a house, through to construction companies which are recladding a 30-storey apartment block. It's the same. They're all scaffolding, but have quite different outcomes or requirements of it in those jobs. I suspected that we were one of the larger companies in Auckland, not the largest, but we're spending a lot of time scrapping with the tiny companies for small, not particularly profitable jobs. The back costing really helped me confirm that. It gave me a tool to prove to the rest of the business that we were fighting in the wrong market, that we needed to shift in a different direction if we were to survive, first of all survive, let alone grow. And so we spent probably the first two months, just every job we'd done, back costing, finding out what the gross profit was, and really you're trying to shift direction towards the more profitable, realising what our strong points were, realising what our weak points were, and trying to make a shift in that direction.
Yep. Clifton, tell us a little bit about the growth that you've experienced in the last year. In fact, I believe that you're really experiencing some pressure from the outside, from the marketplace itself, and probably a good problem to have, but you really seem to be growing quite rapidly at the moment. Tell us a little more about that.
The growth is, it's something you want, but it's probably tough at the moment because it's happened a lot faster than I expected it to happen, and a few of the systems that we've been working on to handle it aren't quite ready. But you can't always plan when things are going to grow or necessarily going to be successful. You just got to jump on and hold on tight. At the moment, with the growth in the shrink wrapping and stuff, yeah, we do have a skills shortage in that, mainly because it is a new industry more than anything else. It's probably not the most difficult thing to do, but you've got to do it correct to protect the company's name, its image, and a proper work standard.
From what you've been telling us, Clifton, it seems to me that you've almost struck a bit of a niche, and it's like you've found your market. Tell us some more about that.
By design or planning, I'm not so sure, because back in 2004, Tony invested in this roofing system which worked with our scaffolding. Whether he knew that was the way forward or just thought it was a good idea, I'm not so sure, but it definitely gave us the platform to have a strong lead in now that it is becoming a large part of the market. Future plans for North Shore Scaffolding. At the moment, there's quite a lot of opportunity out there. Obviously, with the Christchurch rebuild still on hold, I mean, that's a bit of a hurry up and wait game. Our approach with that is to go through some of the larger construction companies, not just set up a base and wave a little flag around and hope to get some work. To continue growing the shrink wrap and cover system side, I think there's still a large potential just within Auckland to treble, quadruple, who knows, that industry, just the way Auckland is a continually wet environment, 12 months a year. To grow our management and our computer systems, I think that's a real advantage for us moving forward. And if we choose to open branches outside of Auckland, which I think will happen eventually, that system is key to the whole instrument, I think.
If someone was thinking about engaging Rise Advisory and taking on an advisor, what would you say to them?
I think if someone's considering taking on a Rise advisor, to definitely jump at the opportunity. They need to realise though that this is a partnership which involves two people, and it's at the end of the day it's still about your company and your ability to succeed. The advisors are there to help you grow. They're not there to give you the answers, to run your business for you. And if you come in with the right attitude and understand that you're still in the driving seat and you're there to be helped, to take advice or to learn from them, but not necessarily be given everything, then you'll succeed quite well.